Imagine sending a message that never gets a reply. You apply for your dream job. Someone else gets selected. You confess your feelings. The answer is no. Or maybe you're simply left out of a group without anyone explaining why. No matter how it happens, rejection has a strange power. It can make us question our worth, replay every mistake, and wonder if we're simply not good enough. But here's the surprising part. Your brain reacts to rejection in ways that are far deeper than most people realize. Today, we'll explore the psychology behind rejection, why it hurts so much, and how understanding your mind can help you recover faster. Let's begin. What is rejection? Rejection is the experience of not being accepted, chosen, or included. It can happen in relationships, friendships, work, school, or even on social media. While every rejection feels personal, psychology tells us that our reaction often has more to do with how the brain is wired than with the event itself. 1. Your brain treats rejection like a threat. Thousands of years ago, surviving alone was extremely difficult. Humans depended on groups for protection, food, and support. Being rejected by the group could reduce your chances of survival. Although life has changed dramatically, the brain still carries parts of that ancient survival system. That's why rejection can feel much bigger than it logically should. Your brain isn't only reacting to disappointment. It's reacting to the possibility of losing connection. 2. We often take rejection personally. Imagine applying for 10 jobs and receiving 9 rejections. Many people immediately think, "I'm not talented enough." But rejection doesn't always reflect your value. Sometimes it's about timing. Sometimes it's about fit. Sometimes it's about circumstances you may never know. The human mind naturally searches for explanations. Unfortunately, it often blames itself first. 3. Rejection makes us replay the past. Have you ever spent hours thinking, what if I had said something different? What if I had tried harder? This happens because the brain wants to learn from painful experiences. It believes that replaying the event might help prevent future mistakes. The problem is that reflection can easily become rumination. Instead of learning, we become trapped inside the same thoughts. 4. Fear of rejection changes our behavior. Many dreams never fail because people aren't capable. They fail because people never try. Someone avoids asking for a promotion. Someone never starts a business. Someone stays silent instead of sharing an idea. Not because success is impossible, but because rejection feels too painful. Ironically, avoiding rejection often means avoiding opportunities as well. 5. Rejection doesn't define your future. Think about the most successful people you know. Almost all of them have experienced rejection. Authors whose books were rejected. Entrepreneurs whose ideas failed. Actors who lost hundreds of auditions. Success isn't built on avoiding rejection. It's built on continuing despite it. Every rejection teaches something. Sometimes it teaches patience. Sometimes it teaches resilience. Sometimes it simply points us toward a better opportunity. How to recover from rejection? The first step is to remember that rejection is an experience, not an identity. Being rejected doesn't mean you are unworthy. It means one opportunity didn't work out. The second step is to avoid making permanent conclusions from temporary events. One rejection doesn't predict your future. Finally, ask yourself one simple question. What can I learn from this? Learning gives pain a purpose. And purpose helps people move forward. A common misunderstanding. People often believe that confident individuals never experience rejection. The truth is exactly the opposite. Confident people experience rejection just as often. The difference is that they don't let rejection become their identity. They separate the outcome from their self-worth. That's a habit anyone can develop. Final thoughts. Rejection is one of the most painful emotions we experience. But it is also one of life's greatest teachers. Every person you admire has heard no. Every successful journey includes disappointment. The question isn't whether rejection will happen. The question is what you'll do after it happens. Because one rejection can end a dream, or become the reason you work even harder. The choice is yours. If you enjoyed learning about psychology and human behavior, subscribe to Human Explained. Because understanding the mind is the first step toward understanding yourself. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.